Hey Keith, what's going on? This is Divekick.
Is it?
Take 3.
Why is such a, like...
Why does this happen every time?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Every time.
Because we're terrible at this.
Yeah, for a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look, when we did, was it Mars Warlogs?
Mars Warlogs was bad.
We had to literally try like 4 times to even get through a good chunk of the game.
Yeah, and it still wasn't good.
And it still wasn't good.
Still wasn't good.
So we're trying a game that doesn't necessarily need an intense machine to use.
But it's still pretty frame rate dependent because you want a good game. So this is Divekick. I'm pressing the buttons. We're getting going.
Sweet. All right, let's do it.
So we're gonna just jump into the versus mode. So this game does have a story mode, hilariously enough. We might go look at some of that later. So this is a 2-button fighting game. The 2 buttons are dive and kick. He's using a keyboard and I'm using a 360 gamepad. I enjoy playing it this way. Whatever. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I haven't actually played with a keyboard yet.
Yeah, because Dustin uses the whole left arrow, right arrow thing, and I don't, because like you're using 2 hands to control dive and kick, and this lets me use 2 hands. I think using it in 1 hand, it's too dependent on 1 hand.
I don't need a hand for anything else when I'm playing this because I'm too focused.
I think I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna play Muhammad Ali in a biopic someday.
God, the quotes from this game are incredible.
Because I want to be cheap.
Zedek to your duds.
I'm gonna play with green Jafali.
Purple and gold.
Dat perp. You gotta say dat perp.
Oh, dat perp. Excuse me.
Because Divekick is a fighting game. You get an extra 50 hit points. Divekick is a fighting game where every character has 1,000 hit points and every kick does 1 billion damage.
This is true.
So before we start murdering each other, so the game's got 2 buttons. There's the kick button, which if you tap it on the ground will kick you back to get away from the opponent. And the dive button, which will jump you up into the air. And the goal is usually to jump and kick the opponent. Now, I picked a non-traditional character here at the beginning, because he's got a charge move, where he has to charge up before he can launch himself like a cannon. And whoever's closest to the line at the end of 20 seconds, if somebody doesn't get kicked, wins.
Which is bullshit, because we were demonstrating.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault you jump. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Pro.
See what you're doing over there.
Oh, right in the kneecap.
Pro getting kicked in the knees.
Why is your head getting bigger?
Because his ego gets bigger every time he wins a round, so his head inflates.
That's good.
Yeah, no, it's not, because it makes his head kick box bigger. Also, everybody in the game has 2 special moves. They have a special air move, a special ground move. They also have kick factor, which for Jafali means he gets fully charged kicks all the time.
That's dumb. What do you mean kick factor?
Kick factor, when your meter fills up, and I kick the shit out of you from across the screen.
I was concussed. I'm not a fraud, I swear.
Also, if you beat someone 4 times in a row without them winning a round, you get a fraud detection. And when you fraud them,
right in the face hole.
It doesn't look like that. So, if you beat somebody 4 times in a row and then they beat you back 4 times in a row, it's a choke detection.
I almost got one of those once. Why are you so big? Does that break your hitbox?
No, it makes my hitbox bigger.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah. No, his head hitbox is gigantic.
Oh, that's.
So we're gonna. I want to kick. You get to pick Jafali next round.
Okay.
Because I got to show people the worst matchup in the entire game. You can press whatever you want, as long as it's not quick.
So I'm getting Jafali.
You're getting Jafali.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of.
Your feet will burn.
I don't know how to play.
Right. Okay. So the other thing is that there are 4 gems in the game. There's the meter gem, which will cause your kick meter to build faster. That's what you use for your special moves or to go into kick factor.
Right.
Kick factor makes you jump higher, kick faster, but it slowly drains your meter over time. You can still use special moves while in kick factor, but it automatically drains that chunk of your meter, so your kick factor lasts for less amount of time.
Okay.
2 characters have a special kick factor. They're Jafali, which you saw, and the Baz, which we might get to. Jafali's thing gives him fully charged kicks. The Baz's thing makes him invulnerable. If he touches you, you die. Because we'll talk more about that later.
Okay.
So there are 3 gems. The meter gem does that. The kick gem makes you kick faster. The dive gem makes you jump higher.
I like how you skipped the sudden death gem.
And then there's the YOLO gem. The YOLO gem gives you all 3 of those things 3 times stronger. So it gives you all 3 of them at 30%. But it also makes you automatically forfeit 4 rounds.
Oh.
So you are calling it perfect.
I literally have to beat you once.
You literally have to beat me once.
Oh lord.
This is the worst matchup in the game.
Your main.
No, I picked the person. This is the worst matchup in the game. You'll see in a second why. That is why. That is why this is the worst. Because I can just do this.
So the game's already broken at that point.
Kinda, sorta.
What am I supposed to do to that?
Lose. You're supposed to lose.
No, I refuse.
You can try. It's technically a 9-1 matchup, but it's the worst matchup in the game. Also, if you keep headshotting people, it gives you multi-kills, and then
Oh my god, what am I
rampage.
supposed to do?
And now, we're at a choke detection.
Oh my god, spam things.
And that's a total domination.
That's bullshit. Why is Jafali a good character?
Jafali's not a good character. He's like one of the bottom 3. He's just a lot of fun to play, and he's goofy. Dr. Scholes is a pretty high tier character, but that is literally the worst matchup in the game. So if you ever play Divekick, don't pick Jafali against Scholes. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And if somebody picks Scholes against you, and you beat them even once, they are a fraud, and you are not.
What you want me to freak this?
What you want me to freak this? The quotes in this game are incredible. So Uncle Sensei is also interesting. So the two basic characters
I do know Uncle Sensei.
the Ken and Ryu of this game are dive and kick, obviously. You know, kick kicks faster, dive jumps higher, or dives higher. That hurt.
I can do that too. That hurt.
So the way that Uncle Sensei works is his kick alternates every single time, and also his jump height alternates every single time.
Right. Based on whether or not you're standing on his hands or his feet.
Or his feet.
Right now he's on his hands, and I'll demonstrate. If I like jump and kick, now I'm standing on my feet.
You also have to yell Superman.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, my ankles.
Broke them ankles.
Secret Life of B.
Dude, we're not even playing. Yeah, broke ankles.
Break my ankles. I'm just gonna sit here and build some meter.
I can't do that with
Oh,
but I can kick
God,
your
but I can
chest
fuck up horribly.
But see, what's interesting though.
In the
is
back
I'll
there, you can
start-
see the Bazzi's drinking alone and crying.
What's interesting is if you end the round on your hands, you start the next one.
Welcome to Earth.
Oh!
So yeah, kick is just Will Smith, and it's hilarious every single time.
Doesn't he just like spout off?
He just said welcome to Earth. So yes.
Ah, right, my foot.
Also, I'm knocking cups off the table. Shit is real.
Oh shit. Oh, right in the face.
Fuck.
Uncle Sensei does have a really good height with his.
He's got, well, at least off of his hands he does.
With his legs, it's kind of hit or miss, but he dives.
Oh, goddamn.
You jumped it,
Okay,
though.
so if you get hit in the head, I guess we didn't point this out, is you get concussed. If you get concussed, you lose all of your meter that has currently been built up, and you also act slower. If you tie, there's a double KO and nobody gets the round.
Right. Thought I just wanted to be excited.
Can't let you have that.
Oh, wow, that was fucking pro. That was so pro.
I've been playing some of this game.
I played this game maybe 4 times.
Oh, that's bad for me.
Oh!
That's my ass. That was my ass immediately.
I'm just gonna mark this as the first time I've officially beaten you in this game.
Also, he's got slippers on his hands.
Not boots.
Not boots. Well, he kicked his boots off.
Oh, and then he's wearing this.
He's got slippers underneath.
Nifty.
Bring it.
Okay.
I gotta take you.
Okay.
I gotta
Okay.
take you in this.
No, your mama. Ow. He dived. He like kicks so slow when you're jumping off your feet.
Yeah, Superman's pretty slow.
But this is pretty fast.
It's a great punish distance.
Ow. Okay. Clutch time.
What's going on, Keith?
No, this is clutch time. Well, I'm giving it to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, totally is. Ow. Totally get.
You can still headshot through his arm, by
That's
the
so
way.
silly.
By the way, you can still headshot
I
Uncle
know.
Sensei on the ground.
I
Also, you can headshot him in the air.
yeah. This is not going well now. I'm not a fraud, I swear.
This is what happens when I try and talk about the game and then play. I fuck up. Guess what?
Yeah, that was. Well, you're playing with. Well, no, because that was
Certified.
whatever.
100% certified.
100% certified fraud.
Every character has 2 win animations. Sometimes Kick drops the mic. Sometimes he just calls one of his honeys.
But didn't when we were first talking about this game, didn't you say you were actually gonna like exclusively like want to play as Kick?
Yeah, but then I found out I was terrible with him, and then I found out I was really good with Shoals.
Shoals seems like the.
I plan to use my add shock solution.
I don't deal
just
with
the
fuzzy logic.
redirecting.
She has 2 kicks, and it's really powerful. So this is the Baz. If the Baz, also I'm playing as America Baz. If you get Baz's kick meter full, he is invulnerable. I'll show you real quick just on the ground before we get into this. His air move is the only time that he has collision detection personally, unless he is in kick factor, because his thing is a lightning bolt. It shoots out a lightning bolt. His feet don't actually do anything, only if you connect with the lightning bolt. He has an air move. He has an air move where he throws out a rope and swings on it. And his feet will connect there. Like had I connected with that, it would have done it.
But it's the lightning bolt.
But it's the lightning that actually does the damage.
Like that. Like that. Okay, so it's a little bit of a delay.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
Also, he can't get headshots because of that.
Nifty. I'm almost like jumping into it.
Yeah, that is the big thing. Is I fuck up a lot and jump into the Baz a bunch. Yeah, got no detection there. And see, and he hangs in the air as he's re-angling his kick.
Right, so that's when you can kind of just... Oh, yeah, see, I can see where that can be bad. You overshoot it by like a fraction. You can really push shoot really
And I could just fly into you because I'm in kick factor.
Well, doesn't that make you invulnerable? That fucking ass!
I will not give up with the Baz. The Baz is another fairly low tier character, generally considered.
Oh, fucking
Bring it back.
That like, I can see where that could be. I think you dropped your thingy there, bro.
So this game does have a lot of. That was a bad match. This game does have a lot of like inside fighting game stuff.
Right.
Like the next character that I'm gonna pick. So they've got certain characters.
Character I know I'm good with.
So Stream Monster. Stream Monster is a joke on like Twitch TV streamers who are just fucking assholes. So he's the Stream Monster. Markman, however, is a dude who works at Mad Catz.
I can tell with the
and makes like fighting sticks. I feel like I'm going through all the specialty characters, so that's fun. A lot of the characters you're picking are a lot more of the just straight up and down characters.
Redacted is just he's funny.
She,
yes, with a cigar.
She doesn't smoke those cigars, and she steals those from Uncle Sensei. That's where all of his scars come from. Is from fights with Redacted,
which is really funny because Redacted is really fast.
So the thing about Markman is he is digging and he is trying to build, and he will just pull out random items and he is trying to build this kickbox, which if I can ever get it, will let me up kick in the air.
Oh, that's cool.
So he basically has a second thing. Like he's got his kick, and you're stuck in glue. Oh, and I'm stuck in glue. But also
items he pulls,
he also pulls junk items.
That's awesome.
And it also so what I want you to do is use Redacted's ground move. So Redacted has a duck. And it will actually now build meter. It didn't used to build meter, but you can just duck there and it will slowly build meter. And you can actually duck under kicks. It changes her hitbox.
Sweet. What the fuck?
Got that spring, son. I got that spring. I wasn't ready for it.
I was not ready. What is
also it's a wall jump. She jumps off the back of the screen.
Okay, so I have to be.
Yeah, it's an evasive technique.
Okay. I played him completely wrong. Her completely wrong.
Yeah. And there's Uncle Sensei chilling in the back. You want to do it? You want to go
it's
again?
a rematch. So it was kind of now we're getting serious stuff. Serious stuff.
Trying to do a little bit. So we'll probably play like one or two more, and then we'll show a little bit of the story mode. Maybe I'll let you play that.
Oh. Yeah, I've never played.
Also, one of the important things to realize that's sort of like a higher level tactic is you can kick on the way back down. But also, Markman has a thing called the just frame, where if you hit his kick at the apex of his jump, like in Tekken moves, it'll come out faster. So like Tekken had a thing where if you hit it perfectly, it would like come out faster and do more damage. His kick just kicks faster.
That's great about Redacted when people are concussed.
So you can just run at him.
Just spam the
Whatever,
kicks.
dude. If I can trade, I'll take it. If I can just not get kicked in the head again, I'll take it.
Redacted is really fast.
Divekick is esports.
It should be. You'd be surprised how intuitive a game with 2 buttons is.
There's definitely a learning curve. You definitely got to get used to not hitting the wrong button. And like, the first day that I was playing this, I had a real hard time not like kicking way too early.
Right.
Because I got spazzy. And I'm trying to get this just frame out. It's hard. Because it's lit. It used to be like 6 frames, but then they actually made it a single frame.
Right.
Like it's supposed to be. Real match. Oh god! So terrifying.
Oh, I jumped into it. God damn.
Put the sunglasses on.
As you were like,
Put the sunglasses on.
As you went into your like, what's that called? Kick factor?
In the kick factor,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you went into your kick factor, I just hit the jump button, so yeah.
So there's a couple more characters. Kung Pao has literally Kung Lao's kick angle from Mortal Kombat. It's hilarious. Mr. N, I'll probably play as Mr. N, so we'll get back to him. Stream Monster we talked about. S-Kill, actually, we'll play a couple more matches. S-Kill is a joke on Seth Killian, who was a big-time community person for Capcom for a long time, who literally plays with his hands crossed when he plays games.
Why?
Because that's just how he plays.
Fair enough.
He is also the boss of the story mode. His goal is to rebalance the world. Or rebalance dive kicking.
By playing backwards?
No, by you know, he's gonna nerf people and whatever.
Right.
So he's a teleport character.
Oh.
And by that, I mean, I'll show you in a second.
But I got Dr. Schultz down the
So,
what the fuck?
teleports.
Yeah, I've accidentally played as this guy. Oh! What? I don't even know what happened.
yeah, he takes some getting used to.
Now I'm all concussed and stuff.
So I just wanna get this move off on you.
Work for it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Was that it?
Nope, that was not the move.
Because that was pretty impressive.
You'll see. You'll see if I
Are
can
you
get
like
it off.
double blinking?
Yes, he is a double jump character as well.
Now I can see why he's the final boss.
Yeah. So she doesn't get any air with her backdash.
So she can't kick off the back down.
Correct. Damn. Well, that took away all my meter that I needed to do stuff with.
Yeah, fuck you.
You picked a hard character for me to try and do this.
Yeah, we'll do it again with the easy. Ooh, jump into it. My trucker and what?
I got nothing.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
So he's got a parry that will parry and put him above the opponent.
That's bullshit. Right in the dick.
Real match. We got a real match here.
Fuck yeah. I've never actually played with Dr. Schultz. I was trying to avoid her because I thought she was like kind of fucking. That is so dumb! Like, is that what you're trying to do?
Yep.
That's really. Hey, what's that?
So every time he wins, he pulls out a fake dive kick thing that is just a randomly generated name.
Cool.
It's like, this is the new game that I'm promoting. I'll play you again if you want to, if you want another crack at Shoals, or we can just move on.
No, let's do it.
All right.
That was bullshit. I had that.
So yeah, his two moves both teleport him above the opponent's head. His air move just literally puts him directly
No,
above the
Dr.
opponent.
Schultz broken when you're concussed. That she's broken. Unless you teleport.
Unless you can dodge. So he's not actually invulnerable. He's just invisible.
Okay. So I can still hit you while you're moving.
Correct.
Ow, right in the lady balls. I like she's still taking
Still taking notes. Still down there taking notes the whole time. I've gotten pretty good at evading. Ooh, and frame rates all of a sudden.
Oh! That was a hefty exchange.
So S-Kill really has no ability to punish opponents, which is one of, like, if they fuck up, he really doesn't have that much of a response to it.
Right.
Like, he can't chase down a concussion.
Right.
Because he has to jump twice. Like, for
He has to jump twice.
Dr. Scholes is also at that angle, like one of the few people who can actually avoid that. I was playing in the story mode, and S-Kill has full kick factor at all times, and he would block and get on top of me, and his angle for his re-kick would actually launch him back in front of me as I was kicking at that angle, and I would still kill him. So Dr. Scholes also has like a hilarious half counter if S-Kill like manages to find himself in kick factor and
There's any
parry.
position I have ever been in to win this game. And then I fucking blow it. I get you on concussion with Dr. Scholes. Game. I can't capitalize. Can't do it. Can't do it. Mama. She is no kick.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ha!
I kicked.
Ha! With fireworks.
My head.
Oh man, that was intense. I got kind of intense there. Apparently, I'm terrible at kicking.
Apparently. So there's you can pick whoever. I'm gonna pick one more character because I'm not gonna fucking play Stream Monster.
Just pick
Well, no, okay. You pick Kenny and I'll pick Stream Monster and we'll see how this goes.
Because I know Kenny.
Yeah, kinda.
Right,
So
I know.
Kenny is the random character of the game.
Because last time me and you played Kenny together, you were just like, hey, we're the same character. Because you're playing as the Wolverine.
Yes, I was playing as Redacted.
Redacted, yeah. And it's like, huh, 2 Redacted. So it was literally the fastest matchup dive kick ever.
So Kenny's air and ground are technically the same thing. It's a spirit bullet where if you run into it, you get frozen in place for a second. On the ground, it sits in place, and the air it homes in. I want to show off Stream real quick before you beat my ass, if you don't mind. So Stream is also a double jump, but then you can steer his kicks. If you hold kick, so if you would hit kick and then hold kick afterwards to kick down. You would hold kick and then hold dive to kick up afterwards. So now we can play. And you got your Phaley and you managed to headshot me. So this is like the worst possible place I could be in.
There ain't no telling who I got.
That's correct. And you got rid of it.
Sure did.
God damn it.
I do like, if,
Oh, and now you got Markman and you managed to land the just frame. That thing that I wasn't able to do.
the lightning on the foot, was that what? Okay.
Yep,
I
that's
can
the
see
just
where
frame.
Stream can be kind of oh, wow. I was almost
But if
saying,
you get that steer...
I was almost about to say an inconvenient character to play as sometimes, but then you completely rocked my dome piece.
Ooh, frame rate.
Hey! Ow. That was Dr. Scholes. I should have redirected.
Yep, probably.
Me, paying attention. Look at me go.
So, before you steal all my kick factor,
Sorry, you want to show something off now?
yeah, I was thinking about it maybe, considering you're gonna win the next couple of rounds in a row anyways. Well, you got S-Kill, I might actually take this one. So I want to show off his kick. I want to show off his ground technique at least because it's hilarious.
Okay. I'll let you get it.
So his ground technique, if I can hit both the buttons at the same time.
Obviously.
I'm sorry. It's not the one that's charged. His air is charged.
Right.
It turns him invisible, and he's got streamline, and then you got the Basni one. So yeah, that's that's kind of the basics of dive kick. There's a story mode in here, but I just remember that I can't back out of this very easily. But you know, it goes through like there's like a comic panel at the beginning and a comic panel at the end. And in between, you like talk to 2 of the like 9 or so characters that you fight. I don't think you always fight every other character.
Right.
But yeah, you know, it's got a funny little storyline here and there. Like, you know, Kix is, you know, West Philadelphia, born and raised. Oh, hey,
hey, look at that.
Hey. All right, so maybe I'll just play some of this real quick.
Okay.
I'll just pull up
Break out
Kix.
before you get bum rushed.
Break out before you get bum rushed.
At the Wild Wild West.
That perp. I don't think he said Wild Wild West. So you get these
Well,
things.
he didn't, but that's where that was from.
Born in West Philadelphia with his fraternal twin. So Divekick are also brothers. Their last name is Kick, so it is Kick and Divekick.
So like freaking Mario,
Playground Ball,
Mario,
yeah.
and Luigi Mario.
So Playground Brawl causes Kick's mother to send the boys to live in Bel Air.
With estranged uncle 10 times Divekick.
He's got Donkey Kong chain.
I was gonna say DK. So it's Kick and Divekick.
Yep. He's chasing local honeys. So yeah, there are these silly little 3-panel things at the beginning and end.
Right.
And then you go through and you fight dudes.
Sweet.
You fight against bots. So I'll play a couple rounds until we get up to like the first person who like has something to say.
Right.
Also,
Now,
the other
bots actually competent.
if you are terrible, yes.
Okay.
I definitely got frauded by bots early on. It was embarrassing.
Right. When you were still working on it.
It was embarrassing. Also, the funny thing about Kick is that he has different losing lines to female characters. He says things like, "Can I get your number?" Come on, Bass.
We don't plan on losing.
Come on, Bass. Get jiggy with it.
I can tell where this, because you have like no control of your direction, purely because everything's really based off of like your diving and kicking. How like playing bots, when they decide to kind of turtle,
Yeah.
can be frustrating. Unless you just keep repetitively kicking people in the face.
Just gotta. I mean, kick with kick factor and the kick gem is a fucking like son of a bitch. I mean, he's generally considered to be the top tier character because you get that kick factor and he is just such a threat. And he drops the mic.
There you go. Did Will Smith ever drop a mic?
I don't think so, but does that really matter?
I guess not.
Best press on before you get straight mollywopped up in here. So all of these tips from Uncle Sensei. This was originally a Kickstarter game. So all these tips are, but it got canceled before it got put into actual development by Earn Galaxy. Ron Galaxy there in the back. A depiction of Dave Lang as Ron Galaxy. So that's basically just Dave Lang with a mustache.
Right.
So all of those were written by Kickstarter backers. Kenny and the Baz are also technically Kickstarter characters.
People that Kickstarter.
Yeah, people who spent money to have a character put in the game.
Okay.
Kenny is the brother of somebody who put into the game because his younger brother died.
Right.
Passed away, and he used to play random characters all the time. Hence, Kenny being the random character of the game. Baz is based on like
Getting kick factor up is like such a clutch.
Oh yeah, it's huge. Also, his kickback is insane.
Yeah.
Like if you time it right, you can build up kick factor while still spacing yourself backwards, or you can kind of sneak up on people a little bit if you kick it fast enough.
Right.
And right now I'm just wasting it because I already had it built. But yeah, kick has 2 ground techniques. I'll try and execute one of these here. Or he's got a ground technique that I'll try and. Oh god damn it! That was Mark Man's black hole. It works like a portal hole. He literally just falls through the ground and build the ceiling up. I'm gonna go hide in that hole for a second.
Oh, until you're okay.
And it's actually based on your concussion condition apparently. So that thing will actually, if you stand in that green gas, it will actually drain your kick factor.
Oh, okay.
So it's for jerks. All right, let's see if I can do this.
Come on, kid, get that mollywop.
I got 2 rounds. Nope. Party started into a headshot. So his party starter will pop somebody up in the air in a concussion-like state and set them up for a kick. I will not lose to this man. I was looking at you while I was beating him.
I saw that. He literally locked. His eyes locked with my peripheral vision, and was just like stomp on the kneecap.
No, I will not.
Hell no.
This is the most of our days level.
Most of our days level.
Most of our days level.
Oh, okay.
As in chilling out back.
Okay.
Damn, girl, you're out of this world. Funny thing is, if you can skip these, but the only way you can skip these is by pressing dive and kick at the same time.
Huh.
Let's go on a date. I don't have time for a date. I need to get home. If I win, we'll go on a date. If you win, I'll walk you home. If I could simply walk there, I'd be home by now. So one of Kung Pao's sad winning animations is that she opens up a portal because she's trying to get back to her world.
Generic Asian land.
Yeah, her
or the Nether Realms.
Or whatever. Oh! I spent all that time and then I got kicked straight in the head.
So you lose all of your kick.
I lose all of that.
Wow. Well, good job.
And I'm concussed. It was bad.
I like how even her sounds are just like random stereotypical Asian.
Oh, dude, she might as well be. Yeah.
What's up with the portal next time?
So that's her thing. I can kick that and get rid of it though. She has so her ground technique is to drop a teleport. Her air technique is to either open up a new teleport and go into one side and in a second come out the same thing on the other side. Or if she has one up in the air, she will open up a new one, kick through one, and come out of the other.
Oh, okay.
It can be super devious.
Right.
You can basically get into a spot and control part of the level by just saying, I have a portal here. If you fuck up, I will get to you.
Right.
The other thing is, if you're in kick factor and you lose the round, even if you don't get concussed, you will lose the rest of your kick factor.
Huh. Well, that's no good.
Yeah, it's not good for me. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much dive kick. You got anything else you got questions about real quick?
The only thing, my only question was, what the fuck was that?
That's mama kick.
Who the fuck's mama kick?
It's diving kick's mom.
Oh, okay, so she's hanging out.
Hence mama kick.
Tracking, got it.
Just chilling out. We're back in Philadelphia.
Back in Philadelphia, born and raised. All I'm waiting for is a big I heard parents just don't understand.
Parents just don't understand.
That's pretty classic. I need to. I probably won't get this game because I don't think I'd play it enough.
Yeah, that's why I just went and got it without you.
Yeah.
I'll be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I don't think I'd play it enough to merit the purchase. But it's definitely interesting.
This game's definitely a lot of fun.
And this is, I am, when it comes to fighting games, I'm very much avid about Tekken. And Tekken's one of the more intricate, I guess, so to speak, especially for its time, because each face button in Tekken is each individual limb.
Right.
And that was new for the time.
Also, welcome to Miami. Oh my god, I keep... Fuck you, Redacted. I will get you.
Oh, look at the Wolvie poke. But definitely coming from somebody that is a fan of fighting games. This is one of those things where I see it as like a step back but a step forward.
I mean, this game was definitely originally brought up and thought of as a joke because of dive kicks and characters like Yun and Yang from Street Fighter and stuff like that. And literally Adam Keats just said, hey, what if we made an entire game that was literally just this? And that it's
now it's here.
This was literally conceptualized originally as a joke, but it is a really, really well executed joke that is fun to play.
It's here. It's not queer, but it's close to
detection warning.
I can do it.
Detection.
Thanks, Keith. I'm gonna fraud Redacted and we're gonna get out of here.
Knock it out.
It's like that.
I was about to say, are you sure?
It's like that. So. Alright, that's been Dive Kick. Thanks, Keith.
Thanks, Ardu.